Hello, everybody. Welcome to a impromptu video. I was not planning this at all, but something happened crazily as I was just chilling, and whoo boy. For those of you who don't know, Stardom had a show on the 26th. For us Americans, it was the 25th. They're kind of like a day ahead of us, and something happened at the end of the show. I know this is going to be a spoiler. I'm going to mark that in the title so people will know. But at the end of the show, Yoshiko and Nanae Takahashi showed up and are going to be involved in some kind of storyline. And, whew. We'll see where this goes. But the reason why I want to make this video is because this is going to cause a lot of controversy online. There's going to be people going, well, why are people upset? Why are, some people against it? Why are some people defending Yoshiko as if she did something? A lot of new fans probably won't know this. This even happened before I started watching Joshi. I just know about it because I've kind of delved deep into Stardom's history. It's something called the Stardom incident when just referring to wrestling or Joshi, but if you're just talking about Stardom, it's just called the incident. I've mentioned it many times in my videos, and it's kind of the cause of one of the biggest what ifs of wrestling, modern day Joshi wrestling, Act Yasukawa's early retirement. And so I'm just gonna show some things to kind of, give you some insight about why Twitter is going crazy right now. So, back in the day, before 2015, there were two wrestlers that were kind of young, up and coming, very popular wrestlers. Yoshiko, who was from at Stardom from day one, she was one of the first people there. She is a phenomenal wrestler. Before I say anything in this video, I just want to say she's a very good wrestler. She is just has quite the reputation in history. Now, the other one was Act Yasukawa. And basically what happened was during a show on February 22nd, 2015, for a World of Stardom Championship title match, Yoshiko viciously beat Act Yasukawa. Now, you might be thinking, oh, well, what do you mean viciously beat? This is what Act looked like before the match. This is what she looked like after the match. Now, that wouldn't be so bad, but this is what Yoshiko looked like before the match, and this is what she looked like after the match. Yeah. It wasn't just two people beating the crap out of each other. One person clearly had the advantage the entire time, and she messed her up, literally causing her early retirement. Now, this is called the Stardom incident, because it ended up leading to like a lot of the roster leaving. A lot of people left after this, and Stardom kind of been on a climb of like resurgence since then. That's when like Kairi, Io, and Mayu kind of started taking over as the top of the promotion, and so that's the reason why people do not like Yoshiko. Anytime Yoshiko is mentioned online, you will inevitably see three types of people. One person just supporting her, because either they don't know what happened or they've forgiven her for what happened, which is perfectly viable, in my opinion. Two, someone who wants to praise her in some way because of something she just did, but has to preface it with like a kind of disclaimer, like, oh, I don't like Yoshiko, or blah blah blah, but I'm kind of that person as well. And then three is a person who just hates her, will literally boycott shows that she's involved in, skip matches that she's in, things like that. And in my opinion, all three are perfectly valid. And if you're in one of those three, do not harass any of the other two. Let's just all get along. It's been a crazy year, and a lot of crap happened, especially in terms of hate being thrown to people online. Now, whether you have accepted Yoshiko's redemption over the last 5 years or not, please do not get how should I say, vile online. You are allowed to be upset that she's back in the Stardom ring in some way. You are allowed to be annoyed with it. You are allowed to voice your opinion on it, but do not attack anybody. I can almost guarantee, I don't know any of these people, but I can almost guarantee that ACT does not want anybody hurt because of what happened in any form. So just don't attack someone. If you are going to boycott whatever they do in Stardom, that's perfectly fine. You even voice it online. I don't care. Just don't attack anybody. All right? Now, with that out of the way, I want to go on to how I feel about this. Like I said, I was in the second type of person, the person who is willing to watch her matches or even praise things that she does now, but I usually have to kind of preface it with some kind of disclaimer, because I don't want to accept her or support her, but I'm not going to actively ignore her or kind of like pretend she doesn't exist. I don't know what happened. Both women seem to have moved on. It's not my place to really pass judgment on either one of them. So I'm kind of split. I personally, I want to see where this is going, but at the same time, I just kind of feel icky seeing Yoshiko back in a Stardom ring in any form. So we'll see what happens. It kind of looks like they're just building up for a either a singles match or a tag match in the 10th year anniversary show, which makes sense. I mean, Yoshiko and Nanae were a part of the beginning of Stardom. It makes sense that they would try to have them be a part of the anniversary show. Now, one thing that I thought of that could start building bridges in terms of fan support of Yoshiko in some way is that to have ACT be some kind of involved in this storyline in a way where she attacks Yoshiko and causes her to lose or something. I know that doesn't make up for what happens. In no way, shape, or form do I believe that. But I feel like it could start building the bridge that be like, hey, ACT is okay with this. She kind of got her revenge, you know. It doesn't make up for it, but, you know, it could be a start. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I saw this and I just knew that I had to make a video about it. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you are going to support the decision to have Yoshiko and Nanae back, if you're going to be against it but still watch it, or if you're just going to outright boycott Stardom now. I'm curious to know. I personally will be watching, and I think it could be really great because Yoshiko is a really good wrestler. I don't really like Nanae in any shape or form, but I think this could be good. And I'm willing to give it a chance to be good. So, thank you. Bye.